Hi folks, I just thought I'd make a little video. I've left my hometown in Mackay that way, and I'm heading to this what we call the Central Highlands here in Queensland, Australia. And I'll poke up into a few creeks along the way and have a look at the geology, see if I can see what we can scratch up. I'm in my little 1.3 litre buzz box there, and without any further ado, we'll head off. Just pulled up on the side of the road, show you these rock formations in this cutting. They're interesting. The rocks have fractured into blocks. Yeah, they seem to be some sort of volcanic. Just pulled up on the side of the road here, show you some of the larger scale geology that happens in this area. It's the Bowen Basin coal mining area. It's halfway between Moranbah and Claremont in the Central Highlands. It's a bit of a mix. Bit of a mixed bag, nothing spectacular. And we'll crack a few open and have a look. Go for a wander down there. Thought I was under something there, but I think it's concrete made by man. I hope so, because I'm going to leave it here. I'll drag this one out, this rock. I just took the edge off of it. Not sure what's happening in there. Might break her open a bit more and have a look. Now these are either marine shells, but I'm not certain. Or just something that looks like fossils. Really not certain. Crack her a bit more. Well, they're definitely shells, a marine or aquatic creature. I don't know if the camera can see that, but there's it's a radial pattern like a shell, and in this one here it's still entire and it's rounded. We'll take that one home for a bit more study. Cracked a few more open. Now you can definitely see the shells. I'd say they'd be marine. And a couple cracks here that weren't really anything, just pretty colours. This one's here is probably not a bad shirt for lapidary if you slice it. Probably polish up well, but well, I can hardly carry my bag for marine fossils. I'm hoarding, wanted to take home, and what happens, but you always see one better. You go for a walk. Yeah, I spotted this one. Nice one. And as I looked up, the mother lode. Ginormous boulder. Inside of that would be top lapidary material, because the weathering wouldn't have reached into the centre of it. It would be excellent for cutting up. That, just saw that there tells me, no, it tells me nothing. They're probably pelecypod fossils. And that's going to have to stay here, worse luck. Although I can't carry any more in my pack back to the car, I'm going to take this back to where the hammers are just to crack it, because that's not marine. We'll see what's inside of this. Just showing the bank degrading. It's always interesting to look along them. As a matter of fact, I might pull that bit of, it looks like jasper, I'll pull it out. May be disappointed, might be volcanic inside, but we'll have a look. Now this ended up being more of a shirt than a jasper. The way it broke there, but it's a nice colour. Might take that bit home and cut some slabs from it. And I just spied this. There's a nice piece of marine possum right there. What I look for is if it's too fractured or not, just slice. Because to cut slabs of this neatly without the rock breaking up on you is perfect. Yep, she's a keeper. Now, wouldn't it be nice if I can get through this mud, have a look at these layers and identify the marine layer. If one exists, they may have been transported here by floods and that from another site, but we'll see if we can get across this and have a look. Well, here's the sandy bottom, and straight away this layer here shows a shell. We'll travel up the layers, then something's happened to deposit sandstone in this next layer. Then we have some alluvial stuff deposited, but this is nice. To find it again. Yeah, this fourth layer I think is marine again. See the shell fragments in that crack there, and then one up in here in like a sandy matrix. I'll go back and get the hammer and see if we can break a bit off. Alright, I'm back with the hammer. I broke a piece out of the bank. Got it down here on the sandstone basement. It looks to me to be plant material. That's a big woody-like structure. And it's in a sandstone. There's some more there. And there's what looks a twig or root in the centre of the screen there. Just one more thing. Stumbled on this. Magnificent, whatever it is. Whether it's marine or plant. Probably marine. And this big boulder. Got my foot there to show you the scale. Yeah, it's very nice. Well, time marches on. And I'd like to spend a bit more time here, but I've only got a couple days to cover a vast area. So it's back to the car. Things we do to collect rocks. This boat weighs a ton, but we're out of here and on the road again. Yeah, I was really hoping to find some plant fossils there. Can't win them all. Plant fossils are closer to my heart. Marine fossils are good, but I just love the plant fossils. Alright, off we go. Heading towards Middlemount, Queensland. I think everyone stops on the side of the road to take a look at this. Well, not everyone, but I do. A massive volcanic spire. Hey folks, I'm halfway between Claremont and Capella. Just come down into this creek here. It's a little bit stony, but we'll have a look anyway. The first thing I found is this. Right, onward. Lots of different quartzes. White quartz. Darker quartz. Every quartz. Well, not much here. Too much mud. I've picked up 2 or 3 tiny specimens that I'll take photos of and put in the video later. Onward. I've stopped at Oaky Creek. It's between Claremont and Middlemount. There's nothing much spectacular yet, but we'll go over and have a look at these cliffs banks anyway. These big sandstone plates are eroding away from the bank up there. I've been searching the sandstone for any kinds of fossils, but nothing at all. Not sure if this is where wood has been impressioned in the sandstone or not. There's a tiny thing there. I dare say that's where wood has been entombed in the sandstone, left an impression. Well, that was a big climb down there for not much at all, just bare sandstone. So we'll head on, move on to Middlemount. Hello folks, well it's day 2. I stayed in Middlemount last night. The rain settled in a bit, so we'll see how we go. I'm heading back to Nebo that way. We'll see if we can catch a few creeks on the way, have a scratch around. It's not too wet to get out and have a walk around. Let's go. Hey folks, I stopped just outside of Middlemount for a break already, and just look on the side of the road. There's some nice little jaspers. I might collect some up. Take a little bag home. Alright, so I've walked up and down the grader lines on the side of the road, which is always a good spot to have a look, and found myself a bag full. They don't look much because they're all muddy from being in the bag. Some coloured sandstones, quartz, some jaspers. Hard to tell until you get home. Not sure about that one, looks like fossils in it. I'm going to smash that open in a minute. And surprisingly some petrified wood. So this is just outside Middlemount. For those who say I can't find any rocks, we'll try that. Just pull up when you see a grader line that you're able to walk on, you know, not too grassy, and have a look. Takes 5 minutes and you'll know. Time to move on from Middlemount towards Nebo. Even little tiny bits everywhere. Check that out. Just a rock or a fossil? Who knows? Oops. This is interesting. Could be shale. More possible marine fossils. I'll chip it up a bit. It didn't reveal anything else. Nice large piece. Would love to find some petrified fern, but I don't think so. Take it home and check it out more. This is a nice piece. It looks like real wood. Some plant material left its impression on the sandstone. That's good. Just show you this little catchment area where the wash all gathers together as it goes down into the dip. It's just all petrified wood. Dozens of them. Good for the tumbler, for the smaller pieces. Oh, my little car is nearly full of, they're all rocks. 10 kilos per bag, so she's just about full load wise. See how we go. Onwards up the road.